What is a breach of duty in personal injury law? Imagine you're walking down the street and someone forgets to fix a broken step on their porch. You trip and get hurt. Who's responsible? That's where breach of duty comes in. In personal injury law, a breach of duty happens when someone does not act as a reasonable person would in the same situation. It's like if a driver runs a red light or a store owner ignores a spill that could cause someone to slip. These actions or inactions break the legal obligation to keep others safe. The law says people and organizations have a duty of care. For example, drivers must obey traffic laws and drive carefully. Business owners must keep their premises safe for customers. If they fail to do so, they might be guilty of a breach of duty. To figure out if a breach happened, courts use what's called the reasonable person standard. This means asking if a typical person in the same situation would have acted differently. For example, would a reasonable driver text while driving? Probably not, because distracted driving is unsafe. There are three main questions courts ask. First, did the defendant owe a duty of care? Second, what was the expected standard of care in that situation? And third, did the defendant fail to meet that standard? If the answer is yes, then a breach of duty has likely occurred. Proving a breach is important because it shows the defendant did not act as they should have. But it's not enough just to show a breach. The injured person must also prove that this breach caused their injury and that they suffered damages. Damages can include physical injuries, property damage, or financial losses. For example, if a person ignores a safety sign and causes a car accident, they breached their duty to drive safely. If that accident results in injuries, they can be held responsible. In the end, a breach of duty is when someone does not act like a reasonable person would, and that failure results in harm to another. It's a key part of proving negligence in personal injury cases. Understanding this helps clarify who might be legally responsible when someone gets hurt because of carelessness.